Welcome to the Haunted Hangover podcast, Minisode.
Yay.
I'm Louie, and as always, I'm joined by my bud Dave.
Hey.
And we're also joined by our other bud, Tommy Valley.
Tommy Ramona Flowers.
Yeah, I'm Ramona Flowers for the day.
AKA Tommy Gangster,
Narcissist.
Tommy Narcissist, Tommy Bucks, Tommy Doolittle,
Tommy Knuckles.
Tommy Chump Change, Tommy E. Newman. You know, we got it going. All right.
Papa Palumbo.
There you go. Papa Palumbo.
And we just finished checking out Monster-Mania, Outdoor Little Mall of Horrors.
First time we got to go to Monster-Mania since the pandemic.
Oh,
Well,
boy.
technically, there was a mini Monster-Mania thing at the Mahoning Drive-In, but this was the first, I guess, return to normalcy with Monster-Mania as far as a con goes. So this was pretty fun.
Yeah, we were supposed to go, like a year ago?
Yep.
Yeah, we were all supposed to, I booked the room. We were going to go to Monster-Mania March of 2020, but that's, as we all know, when the coronavirus said, fuck you, everybody's staying home.
And we just wanted to put together a little episode, kind of reviewing, right, the event.
Yeah, it's just more so an overview of what we what we did.
If you don't know what Monster-Mania is, it's obvious what it is. It's a horror convention.
It's like one of the biggest in the country, yeah? There's
It's pretty universally known. People come from all over to go to it. Usually it takes place in New Jersey, but this time it took place in Pennsylvania.
And we'll just kind of give our overall thoughts. So to me, I thought it was very well organized. It's a fucking hot day, which...
It's like almost 90 degrees out.
Yeah, it's really hot, which is not the most comfortable situation for an outdoor event.
Nope.
No. Bunch of goths and nerds hanging out in the sun.
Any other way.
Now, before we go into what we thought about it, I brushed over. There are some guests here, like most conventions have. You had Adrian Barbeau, Tom Adkins, Stacy Nelkin. She's in Halloween 3. She's the girl from Halloween 3, I believe. Doug Bradley, Pinhead.
Doug Bradley.
Christy Swanson, Janine Taylor, and Laurie Michael Taylor. I'm not sure who those. I think those are people from Friday the 13th or one of the Friday. I might be wrong, but I think. But yeah, there were some guests. Usually there are a lot of guests at these Monster-Mania conventions. But yeah, again, my overall thoughts. I thought it was well organized. A lot of vendors here. They had a lot of fucking vendors.
Lots of vendors.
Way more than I anticipated, yeah.
Yeah, it did. It had a very flea market feel to it, which was cool. And not a lot of guests. They had music playing, a lot of new metal.
A lot of new metal.
A lot of new metal. So it set the ambiance. Tom.
Yes.
Since you're kind of the guest, even though you've been on the show before, what did you think of the event?
I had a great time. It was like a slight return to normal. I loved it. As David mentioned, we had gone to another version of this at the Mahoning Drive-In, a lot smaller with vendors. Still a great time. I still recommend it for everybody, but it's nice that, like, I think a week ago, as enough people are getting vaccinated, they lift some more restrictions and they opened up more ticket sales, more vendors. So it felt like returning home after years? Well, it feels like years, but it was only like a year of not going to Monster-Mania. Sure. I mean, the weather was a little brutal, but you know what? I'd still rather do this, be safe, wear the mask, get some shopping done.
Yeah,
everybody was mindful of everything, people were paying attention to guidelines and
lots of hand sanitizer everywhere.
Yeah.
So.
It was well organized.
There was some empanadas. I was very happy about that.
Food trucks, that's always good too.
Lots of water was drank.
Yeah, it was a scorcher today. So Tom, what is some stuff you picked up?
Oh, I picked up a lot.
To run down. So you bought a lot of cool shit. You honestly bought the most stuff out of all of us.
Yes,
I
did.
So what'd you get, Tom?
Well, I want to make sure I give credit where credit is due. I have all the receipts with me.
My man's literally got a stack of cards in his hand.
I want to rep everybody.
First,
I want to shout out Alexis and Piercer and their partner, two brilliant goths who sold me a nice Halloween print and also got some nice Polaroids on there.
That's cool.
Yeah, I also got some posters over with Matthew Lenham.
That's the guy that does all the new wave. What did you buy? The Ernest one?
I bought a double. It's like they take movies and different shows and put them on like a double feature poster. Really cool original art. I got one for Susie and the Banshees.
Oh, that's cool.
So they had a lot of goth shit over there.
That's cool.
Very happy about that.
A lot of new wave and goth,
And if you're a fan of the Goofy movie, I got a poster for the the artist who plays in the Goofy movie, Powerline, whatever his name is.
It was like one of those pennant.
Yeah. I got it from my cousin. Shout out to my cousin.
What else did you get?
I also got a shirt to support the Transylvanian Nipple production of Rocky Horror Picture Show. Shout out to them. Love them. Fantastic.
That's an interesting name, Nipple Production.
I mean, would you want it any other way?
Yeah.
No.
You don't want the Prude Society putting on the Rocky
negative.
Horror Picture Show.
You definitely want a lot of looseness when it comes to Rocky Horror. So I agree. But it's just an interesting name, Nipple Production. Very, very good.
I got from the Pickled Punks at the Pickled Punk Show on Instagram. Got a the Cryptid T-shirt. They had a lot of really cool like late early 20th century sort of carnival aesthetic of like cryptids. A lot of Mothman. I also got a Corgizilla. It's a poster with a corgi that's also a lizard. Beautiful artwork. Much love and respect.
I actually think I bought something from them a few years ago, and it was like a little Halloween cat, like a mini poster or something. They have some cool shit.
Yeah.
So.
Also, shout out to Intuitive Megan for selling me incense and the guided meditation to life.
There you
I'm
go.
assuming that's what it means.
Smoke a little herb, light an incense.
Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan, boy. In New York, it's legal.
And is that it? Is that all you purchased? There?
All the things I can keep receipts on. I bought
an old Goosebump book.
Nice.
Like, it was like a first print, like Welcome to Camp Jelly Jam. I've actually wanted that book for a while, and it was dirt cheap.
Nice.
So I was like, fuck it, I'll buy one. And the guy claimed it was a first print too, so I was like, all right, I'll just cop the Goosebump book. So I didn't go as crazy as you and Dave, but all right, Dave, what did you end up copping?
I didn't really buy that much. I got really just a bunch of VHS tapes and one Goosebumps book. So, speaking of Goosebumps, and I believe this is also a first printing, I bought Welcome to Camp Nightmare.
That's a great book.
Yep, cannot wait to reread this.
That is a
which
really
will probably
good book.
take me a half hour.
Yeah, dude, you can knock out a Goosebump book in like a day, not even. Yeah.
I also picked up all the tape, my really big tape haul. So I got Fright Night 2. I got The Incredible Melting Man. I picked up the media version of Liquid Sky, a tape I have never heard of called The Crucible of Terror, which had some really interesting artwork.
Dude, that cover's amazing.
Yeah.
It looks like he's holding a lightsaber.
It is. We'll take a picture. We'll take a picture of it. We'll put it on the Instagram. A copy of a movie called Side Effects, which I remember seeing in the early 2000s.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Happy to pick up. When the Screaming Stops, I have never seen this movie, but I got a pretty good deal on it, so why not? A Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Master, which is my favorite in the series.
Oh shit, I didn't even know you got that.
Yep.
That's an original.
Yep.
Nice.
Summer Camp Nightmare, which I got a fuck of a deal on. This was $2. It is a cut box, but that's okay. And the dude that sold it to me said it was a thrift find. He wasn't trying to make money off it, so
he looked out.
That's very, very looking out for, that's a very much a looking out for your fellow VHS collectors move where you're not trying to make money off something and you're just trying to spread the wealth of collecting.
Yeah, at this event, everyone was really cool and just kind of really friendly and like not ripping people off.
I got 2 more tapes.
Oh yeah, 2 more tapes.
The Exterminator 2, which
oh
is a
shit,
big
I forgot
box,
you bought that.
starring my man Mario Van Peebles.
That's my dude too.
And Bloody Moon, which is also an entirely, I've never seen this type of
yeah, that's a weird box, dude. What is that?
I've never seen it, but Trans World Entertainment put this out. This is from 1984. It looks like a lot of fun. So there you go. Proceed, Lou. That's my haul.
But yeah, everyone was really cool. That guy was definitely looking out. Did you give your thoughts on the event? Overall, yeah. What did you think of it?
Oh, and I also bought my girlfriend a Killer Clowns from Outer Space candy cotton cocoon keychain.
And a Ghostbusters
and a hat. And a Ghostbusters hat.
It was a Ghostbusters popsicle.
Oh,
hat.
and
really cool.
by the way, I had to give Sheila props because she also bought me 2 tapes, which is one of the two of the tapes that I mentioned in the stack. So I thought the event was fun. You know, it was hot, but that's okay. It's fun to people watch. I got a lot of good photos.
Yeah.
I have to go through them, and I did them. I definitely got the vibe of being at a Monster-Mania, like an OG Monster-Mania in New Jersey at Cherry Hill. And honestly, if I was to grade this con, I would give it a 7.5.
I think I'm with you. A 7.5 is a good number. What about you, Tom? What would you give it out of 10?
9.
A 9. All right.
Fair.
Listen, man, I ate empanadas. I got in touch with the Puerto Rican side.
All right, Tom.
I walked around, saw a bunch of nerds, saw a bunch of goths, saw a bunch of metal dudes,
It was great.
Got some stuff. It was a great time.
And Tom, when you say nerds, you don't mean that as an insult.
No, we're all nerds.
Or do you mean candy? Do you like the nerds candy?
You know nerds candy,
I do.
Tom?
No, I'm a diabetic.
That's true.
No nerds for Tom.
No.
I do enjoy
He's got the
nerds.
beaties.
Don't give me the beaties.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was cool to come back to a convention, sort of a half convention, and to be with my buds.
Absolutely.
And have a good time and just kind of take pictures and laugh and drink a lot of water because again it was fucking.
It's like 90
hot
degrees out today.
Here in Pennsylvania. So. And we're what 2.5 hours from home, so we're not close.
No, we're not.
But
also just to mention, Monster-Mania is happening again in September?
I think
which is going to be indoors.
Yeah, it's like the normal.
It's like the return to normal for Monster-Mania. I think this was a prequel to that event.
Yes.
So
maybe we'll do another one of these
when
we go to the full-blown Monster-Mania.
Absolutely.
Well, I mean, like one of the things is that it's been very difficult for small vendors and businesses. It's been tough. We all need to remain safe. We all need to, look out for each other. But it's unfortunate that there, on a larger scale, wasn't necessarily as much infrastructure to protect these small businesses. There's plenty to protect. I'm not throwing shade. I'm not saying it out loud. But we got to love and appreciate the independent creators, the hard work they put in, the vendors, the stores. Go support your local businesses today. Love everybody, including the guys making these podcasts. This is their business. Love them. Love everybody. And treat each other well.
And with that being said,
just gonna say that is a wonderful way to end this.
It's a great way to close out the show, Tom. Thanks for joining us, Tom, on this little mini-sode, by the way.
Of course.
It was a pleasure to have our bud.
Check out Tom's podcast. Hey, plug your podcast before we close out, by the way.
All right, so to plug our podcast, it's Remember the 00S Podcast on Instagram. You can find us on Spotify, where all podcasts are found. I usually stumble and fall at the outro. That's my thing. I am fine. SEO, just Google search Remember the 00S Podcast. Remember the aughts. We talk about aughts pop culture. We're on our one-hit wonder series right now. It's a pretty fun one. A bunch of goofs, a bunch of gaffes, a bunch of laughs, a bunch of social justice. We're all good. We're in it.
It's a fun show.
Follow me, if that's cool for me to plug that.
Of course, Tom.
Tommy Valley 13 on the Instagram. Right now it comes up as Tommy Ramona Flowers, the narcissist, the one and only.
He's got a slew of nicknames. We just added a few more this weekend. That's
also,
what you get, Tommy Valley.
To push my most recent endeavor, I made a little independent film. It took 2 days. It's a fun little thing. It'll be on YouTube shortly after a couple more looks at and edits, but hopefully it goes somewhere. Take a look. It's called The 13th Leads. It's a fun little found footage movie we made.
And be sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Haunted Hangover.
And if you can rate and review us, that'd be greatly appreciated.
And remember, the best cure for a hangover is...
more
booze.
There we go.
Later, guys.